Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg.
I'm John.
We are going to watch a A24 and A24. A24? A A24 film in fabric. I always look forward to A24 films because they do weird stuff. Before we go into that, thank you to all you beautiful little whores who have been following us on the Stardust app. You sluts are doing the right choice, and you horn dogs, I cannot wait for you guys to post 30-second reaction reviews for any film, TV show, or trailer, and we post daily too. It's completely free to download and use, so let's participate in this orgy together. Old school.
On a horizon.
I'm just looking, thank you.
The hesitation in your voice, soon to be an echo in the recesses of the spheres of retail. The dress is your image, onto what you project through an illusion.
I'm just going on a date. I don't normally wear this kind of thing.
Be bold. Your date will compliment you. I would like you to announce the numbers to your telephone.
01632 960 7
and 7 and 8 and 6 and stop.
As promised.
Thank you.
You look different.
Oh my god, what's that? That looks nasty. Maybe just the washing powder. I hope it isn't catchy.
How's it going, Sheila?
Everything's fine.
What happened to your hand?
Washing machine went bananas.
What?
You will know me.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's just a cheap bit of mystery.
I think something's wrong with that dress.
Don't tell me you're scared of a dress.
The dog ripped it to pieces.
Spine spanking you almost. Such a pretty dress. Anything nice in the sales?
Just a dress.
It's definitely borrowing from some Giallo Argento stuff there.
Yeah.
The weird sounds and the weird lights and the weird, like, jump cut superimpositions and stuff.
That was fun.
Yeah, it looks wild. I'm excited.
Killer dress.
Yeah.
Then we gotta have a marathon with rubber and see which one holds up better.
Yeah, and then throw in killer condom, too.
They have like all these quotes from really reputable top critics here. It's like, I'm surprised this film specifically is getting this much great feedback.
Hey, man, when you go out there, you catch a lot of people's eyes and ears.
That looks so strange.
I know. Hey, I'm not really familiar with this director's other work, but, you know, maybe they've got a masterful grip on the surreal, you know? I love one of these where, yeah, things start out ostensibly normal and then it's like evil dress is such a weird idea, but I gotta imagine, you know, if this movie's firing on all cylinders, there'll probably be some pretty wild and strange subtexts going on to match, you know, with the Giallo style. I gotta imagine if A24 backed this, there's gotta be something going on under the hood besides, you know, a tribute to that style.
God, I have killer underwear. It's always just making things grow bigger underneath.
Yeah, it's really unmanageable.
It's really crazy. People are like, whoa, Craig, did you do something? Did you get a new haircut? No, it's the underwear.
No, it's the giant genitalia in my pants.
It's making this overconfidence exude out of me.
Plus, you know, if you need to take care of somebody, you just plop it on their head and then their head swells and bursts, you know? You can murder people with your killer underwear.
I hope they don't explore any lore. I hope they don't explore any mythology in here.
Yeah, never explain how any of this is happening.
Well, don't. If you do, it's actually going to ruin it. You gotta have that air of mystery. But then I want there to be a bunch of fandom-related articles really dissecting and theorizing what this dress means. This kind of reminds me of Panos Cosmatos. Kind of reminds me of his style. A little bit of a Lynchian. Anything that feels just so cerebral, surreal, Just very trippy.
It's weird that they build this, at least in the little ads I saw leading up to this trailer. Everyone was like, Gwendolyn Christie horror movie! And I'm like, she's only in one shot of this trailer, and it doesn't look like she is in any way the focus
That's
here.
usually enough to sell people.
I don't know. I know I've seen the woman who plays the lead in something else before, and it's cool that she gets to lead this. You know, it seems like to have the story centered around a woman of color too just is like a nice thing to see for something like this.
I guess what Jaws did for people going into the water in fabric is gonna do for women when they buy dresses.
I mean, I'm actually really excited to see what this movie wants to do and what it wants to get at, because, you know, I can only imagine what that metaphor must be for. A dress is like a second skin in its own way. Plus, you know,
Is that what they're trying to say?
I don't know what they're trying to say because I haven't seen the movie, but I don't know. I'm guessing that, you know, there are lots of things you could probably assert. Like, yeah, maybe it is, you know, the right dress can, or the right outfit of any kind can imbue confidence, and there's an internal feeling that comes of it, but there's also external feelings and attentions that come of that. The pageantry of dressing up for people and stuff like that. And also, like, her date, it's like he hands her, like, a really limp flower, and the date, you know, perhaps doesn't seem to be going at least according to plan. So I don't know. I mean, you know, line between what you try to project with your fashions or whatever versus who you really are. I don't know. I feel like if it's
You said I don't know like 6 times, and
'Cause
yet
I
you
don't.
have a lot of ideas.
I know, because I'm just spitballing. But, you know, I'm just guessing that these could be themes they're going to explore or something. I don't know.
No, that's true. 7 times. But yeah, in all seriousness, I get what you're getting at in terms of whatever metaphor that can come from it. I mean, they, like one critic says, a movie about a killer dress. And I've heard that phrase used. That's a killer outfit. That's a killer dress. And to make something quite literal. And they do have a hint at some mythology here where some guy is saying, like, he's reading from something of those who wear me.
Know me.
Or, you know, and the dog's attacking it. Maybe there's some, like, evil spirit endued in there. I'm hoping this takes a good amount of time to really slowly build into mayhem. I want it to be one of those experiences where I'm halfway through going, is any of that shit in the trailer gonna happen? And then it starts going mad of just someone who just goes shopping one day, finds this dress, and they, you know, like the right kind of outfit can make you feel a certain kind of way, make you feel very confident, make you feel like, and that energy exudes out, so it makes you more attractive. Then slowly and very slow, it starts to crumble. You know, I want that layer in there. I feel like at the end of the day, I might not fully understand everything this movie's about. That tends to be what A24's weird horror movies are.
I can
where I'm
see.
like, what's that about exactly? Yeah.
I mean, everything you're describing is kind of everything that seems in tradition with both David Lynch as well as Giallo filmmaking in general. Because you go back and you watch, you know, Suspiria or any of those old Argento movies and stuff. Like, they're wild and crazy, but they do take a good amount of time, and you do live. I mean, they're out of a different era, so also just the approach to pacing was different. But I gotta imagine that this will spend a fair amount of time. It looks pretty intimate with the lead character at the very least. I mean, this is kind of a chaotic trailer, but I also
all the finale, or the dream sequences.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
Because it's supposed to be very hypnotic, and that's why I think the slow build works, as it puts you into the zone of this world.
Yeah, well, it makes you wonder how deep it all goes, because, like, not only is the dress strange in its own way, but also you have, like, this woman at the department store who is, like, announcing her phone numbers out and is, like, just surreal in her own right. So then I'm like, is this some kind of weird store that does this to people? One of those,
they have that ending shot of everyone just standing there all lined up, posing.
Yeah, is this like a Needful Things kind of thing where it's like you come into the store and you get what you need, but not quite. Something's amiss, you know?
Well, the fashion industry, you know, I feel like lends itself to like a good horror movie.
What are you talking about? The fashion industry is completely humane and well-adjusted and accepting of all different kinds of people.
The idea of who they want you to be like seems to always factor into these like horror fashion movies.
Well, yeah, because fashion always provides you with an aspiration, you know? You're like dressing up. You're propping up.
That sounds so fun. Are you excited for in Suspiria? What's this called?
In Fabric.
In Fabric, the latest movie from the 1970s. Comment below. Before we wrap this video up, I would like to give a Patron of the Day shout out to a woman named Jenna Randolph. Jenna, my dear, we've been talking back and forth. She's going to be going to the Comic-Con near her town very, very soon. She's going to hang out with Sean Astin, or at least snap a photo with him.
No, you gotta hang out with Sean Astin.
You gotta kidnap Sean Astin, throw him in the back of a truck. You just got yourself a brand new job. Congratulations. I suggest, if you're gonna be working in the back, doing all that legwork, what would make things better? What, John?
A new dress?
A new dress. A new sexy dress. What you want is to have just constant sexual appeal amongst the few co-workers who can see you, because that will always make for just wonderful, easy to go dynamics. And if they come on to you, you go, quit being a perv. I just like wearing this dress.
That's your right, man. Just, carry a taser with you to work.
Or a gun.
Or a... Yeah. Whatever you need to feel secure.
I'm bringing a gun every day to this apartment.
I mean, I
I
suppose
don't leave it
that's
here.
right.
I just bring it.
Where do you leave it the rest of the time? You go out every morning, you're like, I gotta go to my lockbox and get my gun. And then you put it away every time I leave. It's the weirdest thing.